Hey Kedz! Welcome back to Chelley&Nay, where you know when we're on.
It's poppin', y'all!
If you're new to our channel, welcome. We love you already. Today, guys, we are gonna tell you our top 10 favorite Netflix series. Some of them are Netflix originals, and I think some of them are not. But it's just what we love to watch on Netflix, and we're recommending for you. We are also here bringing you guys a mukbang, a mukmuks, and we are eating Egyptian food. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Guys, we've eaten from this place before and it is delicious. Like,
so good. So good.
It's amazing, honestly. And we were just craving something super extra delicious today. So we're like, let's go for it and just get all the deliciousness. Before we get into this video, guys, as you already know, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's eating away at us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the bell if you're nasty, and don't forget to
tell your besties, you guys. Oh my God, please tell your besties. We are just like this much away from 1K.
Yep.
And we just want to get there already. Like it's enough is enough.
Yeah, enough is enough, guys. So. Enough is enough. And we're so close to our watch hours too. Like dangerously close to our watch hours.
Yeah.
So keep running our videos. Keep telling your peeps to subscribe, just like Nay said. And let's get into this. Because I'm ready to eat.
Me too. Oh God. I'm literally ready to eat every second of the day. So
let's dive right in. You ready, Nay?
Yep. I'm so ready.
I think I'll try this beef thing first.
And I'm gonna start with the tabbouleh because I love it.
Oh, this is tahini sauce. Probably will not want that. Is it good?
It's really good. It's a bit oily. It's more oily than I'm used to.
Yeah, it's actually pretty oily, guys.
And it's kind of warm.
Yeah, because I put it in with the hot food.
Makes sense.
It's so good though.
The flavors are crazy, guys. I'm also gonna bite into this because what's even the point? That looks amazing. Cheers.
Oh my God.
Wow. Guys, the dough on this is just like so soft and delicious and buttery and Guys, halloumi is just I can't even understand the goodness that is halloumi. It is beyond perfection. Beyond it.
It's fried cheese, if you didn't know. And it's so good.
Maybe you have to try this. It's incredible.
It's so good, right? Guys, everything that we've tried from this Egyptian place is so delicious. But don't forget that there's pickles in here and turnips. Oh God, it's so good. Like it's one of those ones you don't know what to eat first. Can
I have a fry, babe?
Go.
Thank you.
Don't even ask. Right?
Wow. It's so tender and the flavors are just
ridiculous.
If you haven't had Egyptian, you are truly missing out.
Sorry you guys can't see the food. We actually were struggling for like an hour to try and be able to show you guys as we're eating, but you guys have seen it, so hopefully the effect is the same. But anywho, while we're eating, we will get into our top 10 favorite Netflix shows. And you guys comment down below if you've watched it, what you think of it, if you haven't watched it, if you're gonna watch it, etc., etc. Let's get into it for once and for all. Number 1, and guys, we didn't put this in order of favorites or anything like that. It's just as we thought of them, we were like, oh, this show, blah, blah, blah. So they're not, we didn't rank them because they all have something different to offer, and they all have something for everyone, I feel, which is why we chose them. So number 1 is Dirty John. Oh my gosh, Nay actually put me on Dirty John. It took me a while to start watching it because I'm a person who, it's hard for me to get into shows, but once I'm in and I like it, I'm hooked. There's a really good message in there. There's a couple messages, but like the main message I feel is really good. And I just feel like a lot of people just need to see it.
I feel like it can be very eye-opening, just because sometimes when you're in a situation, you can be very blind to certain things. And I think it's very helpful to see somebody else in that same kind of setting, but viewing it as an outsider. We definitely don't want to go into detail about it, just in case you decide to watch it.
Dirty John, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Let us know what you think. If you have, comment down below and let us know what you think.
And I just want to say, I never rewatch anything that's a TV show.
Oh yeah?
And that one I rewatched with Chelley, obviously.
Yeah, she rewatched it.
The second TV show we thought of is Atypical. That is such a good one.
It's so good.
At first I wasn't even into it, but Chelley actually introduced me to it. And I think it's so relatable because it touches on so many real life situations. The main character, he is autistic, but it's honestly, if you're kind of ignorant about autism, I feel like it really will help open up your mind.
It opens the eyes of ignorant people to see the spectrum of autism. And you can see that somebody who has autism can function in society, because sometimes people hear the word, they don't get it, don't know what it is, this and that. But the show is so good. There's a lot of humor in it. I feel like there's drama in it, there's emotion, like there's a lot of, I feel like a lot of shows that we watch, there's a little bit of everything. We don't just watch straight comedy or straight drama, like we mix it up. There's something for everyone in all these shows that we chose to share with you. So
there is, and it highly touches on, you know, LGBTQ topics as well, which
it does,
isn't the main point of the show, but it's nice because there's a lot of focus on it at certain points. And I feel like for anyone who just kind of needs that comfort in knowing that they're not alone, they're not the only one going through it.
Oh my god, you guys, this is so good. I don't think there's gonna be any leftovers.
Like, not even a little chance.
What was your favorite part of the meal so far?
Everything, like, I don't know. This stuff, like this, oops, but this is just, it's the dough, guys. It's really the dough.
Number 3 is Dead to Me. If you guys have not watched Dead to Me,
what are you doing?
There's 2 seasons so far, but I really hope they continue it, because the way they ended the last episode, I was so upset. But in a good way, because that means that hopefully there'll be a season 3.
There has to be. If there isn't, then they're just doing us really dirty.
Yeah, so get on that. Again, there's a lot of good humor. It's drama, like a lot of drama, but there's so much humor in it. You'll be watching and it'll be so serious, but they'll say something and you'll just start cracking up. Like, it's hilarious. I love it. I'm gonna dive into this little gorgeous boat of deliciousness.
This is the best thing. I'm happy I get it every time we get Egyptian food, because I can't live without this.
Oh my goodness. Number 4 on our list is Never Have I Ever. It's another Netflix original, so good.
I think we stumbled across it by accident, correct me if I'm wrong.
We did.
Chelley and I were like cooking all day. I think I was baking, Chelley was cooking, and we were like, oh, like, let's find a cool, cute, funny show that we can start that's like new, that neither of us have seen. And I think we were just browsing, and then Never Have I Ever came up. Again, super funny, relatable, humorous.
It's an Indian girl that it's based off of, yeah. Which is nice, because again, the cast is mixed and very diverse, and we love that.
Yeah, it's really nice to see.
It's a humor show. It's mainly funny, but they have drama and real life issues and things like that. Cause I got parsley in my teeth, so.
Oh, definitely.
Ignore me. What's number 5, my love?
So number 5 is Trinkets.
Oh, Trinkets. I love Trinkets. Very, very good show. One of our friends stars in the show, Kiana.
Shout out to our friend Kiana, and congratulations for getting cast in the role of Mo.
But yes, besides the fact that that's our friend, in trinkets. It is such a good show. It's really, really nice. It's a different vibe, I feel. Like there's a lot of shows that have similar plots, if that makes sense. It's very different than anything that's out there, especially on Netflix, I think. That's how I feel about it anyway, so.
It's nice to watch a show that's actually refreshing and not just like every other show. And I think that's the problem with Netflix at times, is that every movie you scroll through is pretty much like the same. Every television show you scroll through is pretty much the same. Or it's like a spin-off of another show or spin-off of another movie. And this one was just like a breath of fresh air. Such an interesting concept. And you just have to go watch it, guys. Again, we really don't want to say too much of anything because we don't want to give it away, in hopes that you guys actually go watch all of these recommendations. But yeah, there's some actors that I haven't seen before too, which is always nice to see. I don't know, like, I don't want to say up and comers because I'm sure they've already done their work and stuff like that, but just fresh faces. I love
that's
fresh
the
face.
word, fresh face. That's the one.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with you. Fresh face. I feel like that's why I'm loving these Netflix originals, because there's a lot of fresh faces. And even if they've done work before, which again, totally respect that, I personally haven't seen them yet, so it's nice to see them, because then you kind of look, I mean, I do this anyways, I'll look them up and see what other bodies of work they've been in, and go from there and see if I like those things. And so anyways, it's just a very nice platform, I feel.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. Like, this is really good. I want to cry.
So number 6 is Star.
Lee Daniels Star, but everybody knows it as Star, I feel.
Star is super good. There's lots of entertaining, lots of drama. If you're also that person who loves good music, there's a lot of good music in this show.
That one's not a Netflix original, but you can find it on Netflix. It was just a staple. We really needed it.
And I mean, it basically stars a badass girl group. And who doesn't love an amazing girl group that are talented, powerful, strong individuals, and they all just come together and make great music. And again, lots of drama surrounding them, surrounding their upbringing, surrounding the people they live with. There's so many different elements to Star.
Number 7, 13 Reasons Why, and I feel like everybody knows the show. And if you don't, and you haven't checked it out, please check it out. But I will say, and I feel like you'll agree with me, Nay, it's very triggering. It can be very triggering. So you need to look into the show first, find out a little bit more information about it, because it deals with a lot. And everybody in the show goes through a lot. You get some background info that, you know, can be triggering. There's certain incidences that are very triggering. I definitely shed a 1-2 tear watching that show. And it's just how it is sometimes, guys. But highly recommended.
It's very heavy, and I feel like you have to be in a good mental headspace to watch it. Not saying that you have to be. I just feel that if you're going through it, it's either one of two things. Either if you're going through it emotionally, mentally, it might be a good thing for you to watch it, just to kind of have that support, I want to say. Or just maybe stay away from it completely until you're feeling 100% up to it, because again, it is very heavy. It touches on a lot of really deep topics, you know, depression, anxiety.
There's a lot of heavy subjects.
But overall, excellent.
Number 8, Queer Eye. We love Queer Eye. It used to be, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember when I was younger on TV, there was a show called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. So it was a bunch of gay men, and they would take straight men and kind of style them, type of thing. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because I was very young when that came out, so I don't remember fully. But anyways, this is a Netflix series now that's just Queer Eye, and they have the Fab Five. We love every single one of them. They're so amazing. It's 5 gay men, and they take people in general. It's not just about straight men anymore, but they take people in general who are really going through it, who their friends or family nominated them to get basically a life makeover. So they change their look, they change their style, they teach them how to be more confident or deal with issues that they may be dealing with. I know one of the episodes, I don't want to give too much away, but there's people who are going through trying to come out, and that's not the main focus. It's not all about, like, you know, being gay or anything like that. But there was an episode that was really, really, really touching, and this person was trying to come out, and the Fab Five really helped him do that. And it's just very nice to see, and it deals with so many different topics as well. The main point is that they're getting a life makeover. It's more of a reality show, but it's just nice to see these people, where they come from, what they do, and how they help them flourish, if that makes sense. Because they have it in them, but it's just like they need that little support group, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I think it's beautiful to actually see others who have already kind of found their way do that for others. And it's nice to see people get that confidence boost that they've been longing for, that they wish they had the whole time. And most of them realize, like, hey, I did have this the whole time. I just needed the right support around me and the right people to encourage me to be myself. I love a good show that encourages people to be themselves, be true to themselves, stay authentic. You know, I just think those shows are really beautiful, and you know, when we're all up in our fields, that's definitely the show we feel to watch. So yeah, and they all bring something different. Like each of one of the Fab Five guys, they all specialize in something different. So one is, you know, like the home makeover part, one is the hair, one is the hygiene aspect. You know, like it's just a really good show, and it brings us joy, and it's really funny. So if you need to like have your spirits lifted, Queer Eye's the show, I think. So number 9 is Orange is the New Black.
We're just really not having it today. I don't know why. We woke up in such a good mood, guys. Like, we have the day off, like we're doing all these things together. But now that we've like sat down to film, everything's just freaking out everywhere. We just keep dropping stuff, or anyways.
Camera was giving us trouble. Yeah, like everything. Anyways, guys, that's fine.
Just wanted to throw it in there. But yeah, Orange is the New Black. Amazing, amazing show. It's about women incarcerated. Pretty much, it's the main point of it. And it's just, again, it touches on so many subjects, so many subjects that need to be brought to the light, I feel. And there's drama, there's comedy, it's just incredible. Like, I loved it. I didn't think I was gonna like it like that, but I really, really liked it. So,
yeah, it's good. And you know, everyone comes from different backgrounds, different stories, and I think that's the exciting part as well, is actually getting to see the root of people and what happened and what did they do and why are they in jail. And it's crazy, because you realize like this is so true to real life. It's kind of unfair. Like, I feel like people who continuously are bad and do horrible things to others, and sometimes they're just let off like that. And then people who, you know, are genuinely sorry for their mistakes and want to be better, but they don't have the opportunity or the resources. It's really sad. So,
and then even when they do, there's something either in the system or outside factors that are keeping them back, like really holding them back. Like, they're, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting emotional, guys. But if you haven't seen Orange is the New Black, just watch it. Highly recommended. There's just a lot of, and even though they're incarcerated, there's so many relatable aspects to it. You know?
Last but never ever least, number 10 is you.
I was off because I was stuffing my face, but
that's okay.
You, oh my lord.
Guys, comment down below if you've seen this and if you're excited for season 3. We're so excited, guys. I think this is the show that's the show that really I'm super duper into. I wish it was back right now, because I would watch the whole thing right now, right this second, not go to sleep until the whole thing's done.
I believe that.
It is just so good. It is so good.
It's amazing.
How do we even like explain?
It's just so crazy that you get so addicted to it, and you're like, what and how?
What and how? That's exactly
those are the 2 questions you'll be asking the whole time you're watching. You're just always on the edge of your seat. Like, your heart's is always beating so fast when you're watching the show. And I don't know, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like if you're being honest, it's relatable. It's very relatable, because especially if it doesn't even have to be that you're in love. Like, that's fine, you don't have to be in love, whatever. But if you are, you would do crazy things. You don't actually act on them, but you would do it. You know, it's things that you think about. Like, I feel like for me, he does things that we would think about, but we just don't act on it.
Yeah, that's a good and messed up point that, you know, most of that stuff I wouldn't do, but it's definitely a thought in my head, or it's been a thought in my head, or it's been like, oh, like, yeah, I see why he did that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, love is a scary and messed up thing. It is. So I feel like that's all we should say on that. But
yeah,
guys, if you haven't seen You, watch season 1 and season 2, and I hope season 3 is coming out this year, because I don't know how long we can wait.
Yeah,
I think we're actually done.
We're done, guys. We watched everything. Like, everything's just gone.
Done. Just goodbye.
Really just disappeared. There's nothing left.
What a dreamy meal.
It was dreamy.
It was.
That was a really good description of it. But
thank you.
Watch those 10 shows if you have the time, if you're interested. Get some Egyptian food. Call some friends or some family, or just be by yourself. Who cares? It's always good to be by yourself. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. We love you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you're nasty, and don't forget to
tell your besties, you guys. Tell everyone you know about Chelley&Nay, because we are on the road to 1K. Guys, we will be seeing y'all in our next video.
Later, Kedz.